Hello there, I'm Big PP and I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the Destiny 2 DLC, the second one, the Rasputin one. So I'm just going to jump straight into an Earth Patrol and talk about what I think about it. First things first, the backstory behind the DLC is, in Destiny 2, the Warmind DLC, expansion players will travel to Mars where Rasputin has awoken, setting off a terrible series of events according to Bungie. The polar ice caps are melting, which has revealed a time capsule in Rasputin's place of birth. The Destiny 2 Warmind DLC will introduce a new hero, Anna Bure, a vendor who will also allow players to learn more about Clovis Bure. I don't know what that is, but I think it might be the place we visit. First of all, it seems like a quite cool DLC, and from the trailer what I gathered, it's about Hive, and Hive are my favourite enemy in this game. But there's a lot of pressure on Bungie for this DLC. If they don't get this DLC right, they've probably messed up Destiny entirely. The past game they released and DLC, not Destiny 1, Destiny 2's full game, and Destiny Curse of Osiris, they were alright, but they were nothing good. And after Destiny 2's lack of content, endgame content, oh Jesus, my aim's pissed. After the endgame lack of content was not there, they need to make this right, and it needs to be a huge DLC, so it brings players back. Now for this new hero, I don't know much about her. All I saw in the trailer is she's got some weird force abilities where she can make the ground rise. Seems pretty cool, classic Destiny stuff. Oh god, this is changed. I've not played Destiny for about a decent few months because I didn't see the point in coming back after completing it. But now this DLC's been revealed and the Hive's here, yeah, I've got some hope for the game. The reason I like the Hive so much is because I've met so many good friends online that I met because of Crota's End. And Crota's End was a raid in Destiny 1 which was Hive for any people that didn't know. It was a fun raid, but it was insanely broken, and that's what brought everyone closer and had friends. It was just fun to mess around in, easy and casual, I think. Anyone could just hop in and complete the raid, so I'm hoping this raid's going to be like that and bring back some old memories of Crota's End. But judging the way Destiny 2's been, it's going to take some serious effort, but I have faith in Bungie that they'll do the right thing. Next thing to talk about is it being on Mars. Mars is a pretty cool planet, but are we going to get some backstory to why the Cabal lost it? Because in Destiny 1, the Cabal had control of Mars, and now the Hive are there. I may be wrong, it's what I saw from the trailer. But in my opinion, I think the Cabal have lost the planet due to Hive, and now a Hive god or something's taken over. And they're trying to kidnap Rasputin. There was a mission in Destiny 1 as well where you had to go save Rasputin from the Hive, so the Hive have got fetishes for the warminds, I guess. Pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to see a new side of Mars compared to Destiny 1. It's icy and it's frozen over. And there's some really cool shots in the trailer with Thrall looking all iced up and stuff, and it's pretty cool. For the actual story-wise, I don't really care, but I probably would if it's decent. But I just don't like the Warminds, but I like the Hive, so I'll probably give it a chance. And it seems like it would be alright. I just don't know how I don't know too much about the Destiny lore, so you'll have to forgive me. So I just need to know. I'll probably look up later on how Rasputin got onto Earth, or if Rasputin is even on Earth and that's not a different Warmind. It says Mars is his birthplace. I know, I could be messing a ton of information up here. Like I say, that's my thoughts and opinions, but it doesn't leave me to be called out, so if I'm saying something wrong, just say. Looking through the new content that's going to be added, the Soros regime seems to be making a return. In my opinion, I enjoyed that weapon in Destiny 1. I used it in PvP a lot. It was just all around good gun to use. I just don't know how they'll readapt it to Destiny 2. If they change many things, if it could be same. They probably will change the perks of it. but that'll be cool. And the next thing is got Ice Hive appears to be an enemy for at least a portion of the expansions DLC. So like I said in the trailer, we saw Ice Troll, which is cool. Or maybe my opinion, or my thought could be now, is that the Hive were trapped underneath the ice caps long ago, and now since there's a shift in the temperatures, I'm guessing, now melting, and Hive are coming back up. That seems alright. You got new area called Hellas Basin, and is on Mars, so I was correct with it being on Mars. I've not seen too much gameplay of what it looks like. I know it's going to be a frosty area. I like frosty areas in games. It challenges how they can program, well not program, but detail the land and everything. So that should be interesting to see. You've got Hive excavation or acceleration, I think that says protocol. New horde mode slash firefight. Clear the hive before the time expires. What I'm feeling this is gonna be like a bit like House of Wolves, Destiny 2 second, not Destiny 2, Destiny 1 second DLC. But I don't feel like it'll be exactly the same. I just feel like it'll be the same ideas, where you have to clear out enemies, then take out a boss, and you'd get a reward at the end. Which I enjoyed House of Wolves. It was something I could do when I was bored. You got new warmind armor and shotguns. I have no idea what these look like yet. I've not watched much gameplay on it. I just saw the trailer. I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna give my opinions on this. Warmind, I guess it looks cool. All I hope is it looks better than the Leviathan raid armor, because in my opinion, I dislike that armor a lot. I just didn't like the Leviathan raid. I don't want to like it, so I'm a bit biased against that. But yeah, new rocket launcher. I can't speak much on this. Rocket launcher's a rocket launcher. If it's exotic, cool. It's got to do something spectacular though to replace one of my exotic slots, like a Galahorn 2.0. But Bungie never want to make a Galahorn as good as it was, or make a Galahorn. New staff relic with a shield and slam special ability. New relics I'm always up for. It challenges teams in raids and requires teamwork. You had the Sword of Crota from Crota's End. I think some relics from King's Fall with balls. Balls. There's one from Rise of Iron, but I was never too big of a Rise of Iron fan. But yeah, I'd like to see how this plays out in a raid or anything. Should be fun to see. Acceleration oh, this is more detail on the thing. I'm just reading up on it while commentating over this game at the minute. You got Acceleration Protocol is a brand new end game activity that Bungie hopes will keep players coming back for more. So it's like a desperate attempt on getting players coming back, which go have some good rewards, like some specific rewards you can get from it. And that's what I enjoyed about Destiny 1. Every gun, or every legendary to exotic will be a bit unique, will be unique in some sort of way, like if it had more damage, more impact, some perks, steady barrel, anything. It is similar to the traditional public events, however it can be started at any time. Now I don't know how I feel about this, so is it going to be like you're walking along on Earth and then someone just summons a acceleration protocol, or is it going to be only limited to Mars? I don't know. Acceleration protocol events start by activating a pillar that rises up out of the ground, which draws Hive in. So reading this now, seems like it would be a Mars only event, which would be cool. 7 waves, each with a boss fight, communicating, oh, I can't say that word, fuck it, in one final unique boss fight. So they all add up to one big boss fight. Seems like House of Wolves, sort of. New items slash tokens can be spun to get special weapons needed to complete the activity. Are you joking? I've had enough of tokens. Tokens piss me off. And they're not that token from South Park. tokens in Destiny 2. It's annoying. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm not too happy with tokens still. New item, Valkyries, a magical rocket launcher that destroys all melee and ranged weapon. So don't really get what it means by that. If someone could tell me, that'd be cool. Specific acceleration protocol rewards, very challenging. So it's going to be a tough, and it did say endgame, so I'll be looking forward to a challenge. And I'm nearly dead. It's not the most interesting gameplay, but I'm just going over the information. And yes, I'm a Warlock main. Shut up. And my phone turned off, so isn't that always good? So it is unlocked. This game mode's unlocked by completing the campaign. So I guess that would equal it out. So if you're trying to do your campaign on Mars and you don't get an excavation protocol out of nowhere, that might be cool. Now looking at some of the enemies, it looks quite cool. You got an ogre, classic hive enemies, some new hive enemies. Now I don't know if this is the new relic, but it looks a bit like the Crota's End Sword, which I'm all up for. I love that relic. It's fun to use, easy to use, and it's simple. Now there's going to be some Crucible changes. I'm not too big of a fan of Crucible in Destiny 2, but I'll probably give these changes a go. You'll get streak bonuses, Valor rank, so it's a bit like COD with Prestige, and I'm guessing it's going to turn into. Private matches are back, which is always good. Should always be able to have fun with your friend in a private match. Burn, friend, burn. Wow, I'm getting shit on here. Pew pew, yeah, he died. Oh, I did that. 2 new maps. Solitude and Survival require warmind ownerships in order to use in private matches. Makes sense. I'm not going to go into what the story is, because I don't fancy spoiling it either for you or for me. I'd rather experience it firsthand, and plus there's probably plenty of videos on the YouTubes discussing what the story is about. Strikes. 2 new strikes are being added, I think. Yeah, 2 strikes were revealed. There might be more, I don't know. At the live reveal. These strange terrains will of thousands of what? Makes no sense, this. Oh, it's strange terrain strike, that's it. Strike. New wizard thing. Wish I could put this up on screen, but I can't because I'm too lazy to figure out how to do that. Warmind exotic armor. You got a new hunter helmet, new warlock helmet, new titan gloves, warlock chest plate. So there's plenty of stuff coming back. Oh god, they're adding a lot of. Oh yes, the warlock helmet, Apophis veil is coming back. That one that makes you look like a little astronaut. Where are you off then? This is Team Rocket blasting off again. Useless. New weapons. This is what I want to get into. So we've got the Huckleberry. It's a submachine gun from what it looks like. Yeah, it's a submachine gun. Looks a bit like the raid one. It's got gold on it and stuff. The Soros regime looks very different. It's blue with red. I don't really like that too much, but yeah. And that's how we're getting shown. From this section here, it looks like something like a sleeper simulant's making a return, or something similar to the sleeper in design, which is cool. Here's the armor. New sleeper like sniper rifle, and that's probably public events. There's new public events coming as expected. Didn't say what it was, but that's probably all for this video. Stay tuned till the 8th of May to see me make a video on the Warmind DLC for Destiny 2. And like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.